I'll turn my light off. All right, look, ladies and germs, we are beaver trapping. I got a couple 330 conibears, and I'm gonna show you how you set a 330 conibear, and then I'm gonna let you watch me place them in the water. And then we're gonna go home because me and Junebug are cold. Say hi, Junebug.
Hi.
All right, that's Junebug. So, real quick, the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna bend these out. And they are stiff. So I've got this bad boy right here. All right, are you gonna follow me? Huh?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So this bad boy, it grabs right here, and I've got to squeeze because I am not strong enough to do it by hand. So once you squeeze it, you get the safety. I'm not squeezing it enough. That ought to do it. If that don't do it, I don't know what will. Oh man. Well, in theory, that's what you do. Give me a second. Hold on. You gotta be real strong. And I am not real strong. Ah! There we go. That safety is on. That dog sounds crazy back there. All right, so we've done one side, and now I gotta do the other. And I have 5 of these traps, which means I have 9 more to set. See how easy that is? All right, so then, what we're gonna do the same thing on the side. Hold it, pull the safety up, snap safety on. All right, so the way that you set these bad boys is you get these in the middle, you open it all the way up, all the way. I'm gonna need that thing, well maybe not. This is the trigger, and the trigger sits right in the notch of this flap. Is it pointing at it? Can you see this in the camera? Mm-hmm. So this is the trigger, and it sits in the notch of this flap. So then what happens is, sit it in the notch, and I'm gonna set it, can I set it on the deep notch? Yeah, so you set it on the notch, and then when the beaver swims through, it pops this notch, and I almost hurt my hand. Actually, if these safeties weren't on, I would have broke my wrist. But you see how it fires off? Does that make sense? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna place these in the mouth of the dens and see if we can't catch a beaver. Sound good? What we're gonna do,
Trying to be able to see it.
I need to go in the water just a little bit, not a whole lot.
Do I have to stay right here?
Huh?
Do I have to stay right here?
Yeah, you're gonna follow me in a second, but you're not going in the water. Anyway, so because I have to go in the water just a little bit, I'm getting my waders. But here's the thing. My waders have a leak. But it's a slow leak, so this is really just to keep me sort of dry. Mostly dry. Yeah, so put my waders on. Junebug, point down there. Show them the traps. Oh, these are still wet. These are wet immediately. So now my sock is immediately wet. Anyway, so did you show them all? Huh?
I'm showing the traps.
All right, look at me. So we got the trap set. Now you're gonna see us go over, place them, stake them in, and go from there. And hopefully this will be quick and easy, and then we will catch a beaver like tomorrow or overnight, because I'm going to check these daily. All right, so real quick, you have this hole here, you have this little indention, which y'all can't tell the camera, maybe you can. That's an indention. You got a bunch of these, and what this is, and you got a dam right there. What you got is you have holes underneath the embankment in the water. So right there. And what it's doing is it's going underneath the ground in this pond. And as it's going through, it's collapsing. And that's why this customer wants us to take care of this beaver is if they keep doing this, this whole embankment all the way down, point the big light that way, the whole embankment down is gonna collapse and all this water is gonna rush down this hill back here. So that's what we're working on. And let's see if we can't set some traps. I'm pretty sure it's a great blue heron. You can't see it in the video at all. Oh, yeah, you can. There it is. Perfect. Okay. So look, we have done 2. How many have we done so far? Keep it pointing at me. What are you pointing at?
2.
And don't drop it either, please. So I think we've done only 2. And I'll be honest, the further I get into it, the more sketchy I'm feeling about some of these den holes because they're actually deeper. I think they're a little deeper in the water than I realized. But I want to show you guys how we're going to set it. So I have my, what do we call this, Junebug? You remember?
Steak.
Huh?
Steaks.
Yeah, but it's rebar. That's the real name, is rebar. So I need a real hammer. Okay. Okay, that should be enough. So what that rebar is going to do is, when they get caught, they're going to freak out, rightfully so. And oh Lord, come on. There you go. They're going to freak out. And I don't want to lose this trap. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Allegedly. We'll find out if I lose this trap or not. Ah! Too much. There we go. All right, so there's a hole up under here. Oh, I should have done this first. All right, so remember you have this notch in the trigger, and this is the trigger lock. So we're gonna squeeze this. Sounds like a duck. Squeeze this and put this in the pathway. So that should be set just like that. The only thing extra we're gonna do is we are going to lay some sticks across. I want to force this animal to go through the trap. Oh, I should probably take my safeties off. Take my safeties off. So now it's hot. If I put my hand in there, who are you pointing at?
The thing so they can see it.
Okay, good job. My bad, dude. I'm about to fall. So now, if I put my finger in that, I'm gonna have.
What?
I heard something. I'm gonna have a real bad day if I put my hand in that. But I think that'll do it for that one. I think we're gonna find out in mañana. All right. So we're gonna show y'all at least this one, maybe the next one. It depends on how deep it is and how sketchy the embankment is. So look, I got this 4-foot thing. We're gonna go down. So that's where it's wet. Is that 1.5 foot, give or take? I was gonna poke it back there, but if they're in there, that might be a bad idea. So.
Why would you poke it in there?
Well, to show how deep back it goes. All right, now I'm gonna hammer that down a whole lot. So, I don't need this stick.
No.
Huh?
No.
What if we did a Mississippi pot roast with the beaver?
How do you do that? What's a Mississippi pot roast?
The way we eat deer meat all the time. All right. Got it set.
Don't forget to take your safety.
I'm not taking them off till they're in the water. Because if it pops while I'm holding it, it's whoo. Is that what you want?
No.
You what? Where are you pointing the camera at? When I'm cracking a joke, hey. When I'm cracking a joke, you gotta be right here, okay?
Okay.
Listen, man. This is the money maker, right here. You gotta keep this camera at me. You can't, if you point at the grass when I'm cracking a joke, the whole channel. Might as well delete the whole channel. You understand?
Okay.
Is that what you want?
No.
All right, so what we're gonna do, that stick floated away. That's the stick I need too. Yeah, don't fall in. Okay, so now this safety is off. That safety is off. Where'd that other stick go? I had another stick. Oh. And again, place this on top. Try to artificially force him through my cage. Oh, I should probably put my chain on my anchor, huh? That was almost real bad. All right, this is our last one. Next time y'all see me, I'll be checking the traps. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one is pretty much me throwing mud at the wall and seeing what sticks. Have you ever heard that phrase before, Junebug?
No.
Huh?
No.
It basically means I'm trying something that I know probably won't work. But the truth is, the other den's holes, which probably will work, I don't want to mess with them until daytime right now. Because it might not be safe to do it with how dark it is. So we're not going to fool with it. Matter of fact, okay, there's a hole here. We're not going to fool with it right now because it's not safe. So instead, I'm going to do a trap here where I know it might not work, because I'd rather do something that might not work tonight and stay safe and then change it tomorrow than to do something tonight that probably will work but might get me hurt tonight. Does that make sense?
I thought that was just a giant stick, but yeah.
It's not. It's a rebar.
I thought you just grabbed a giant stick and was like, what?
Okay. Okay. All right. So these are set. Let's get our, go ahead and do our trigger. Come on now. Don't be a jerk. My trigger latch down here. Okay. Now,
This time, don't forget to put your thing on that.
the anchor. I'll try not. Thank you, girl. All right, so anchor in. Now, I need these not to make a fake pathway. I don't think I need to trick them with this one, but this is to keep it from falling over and keeping it upright. Does that make sense? Because it wants to fall, but I don't want it to fall. I need it to stay up. Okay, very fragile. Let's take our safeties off. One. Oh, this one's stuck. Oh, Lordy.
Don't hurt yourself.
I don't want to hurt myself. Okay. All right, point it at me. I will see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna check these traps, see if we caught anything, and then I will go from there. I don't even know what to tell you now. All right, one last thing before me and Junebug get out of here is I wanted to show you guys. Can you see me okay with the light? Can I turn this one off? Is that okay?
No, it's okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's
All right.
okay.
So before Junebug and I get out of here, I wanted to show y'all what I was talking about. What I was talking about, that my waders, I've untied my belt. So luckily, I wasn't really in there for very long, but You pointed at this?
Mhm.
You see all that water? That is, I did not pee my pants. That is from my waders leaking. And then my sock is wet too. So until we get home, I'm gonna be riding dirty. Oh, this boot's wet too. I can't catch a break. Oh well. I'll see y'all tomorrow when I check the traps. Are you pointed at me? We're gonna try it again. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow when I check traps.